Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You might not have seen me around here on my channel very much lately, and that's because I'm currently working to a deadline for quite a large project, an illustration project that should be done by the end of this month, which does mean for the past couple of months I've been working very intensely. I'm actually working the weekend today. It's Saturday. Sorry if you can hear my pug snuffling around the studio. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you to say sorry that I haven't been posting as many videos as I normally do, but once I meet this deadline my focus will be back on YouTube. Yeah, and also giving you a tour of the renovated studio space that I'm currently in. But before that I wanted to talk to you about a few features that I have in my studio. I was planning on leaving these to the studio tour, but yeah, I need to talk about these sooner. I've been very kindly gifted a couple of standing desks. You're actually standing on one of them now. I'm gonna do a little bit of a comparison between the three that I have in my studio. You might think that 3 is quite excessive, and maybe it is, but I also share this space with my husband. Since the pandemic, he's been working at home the whole time, and it looks like working practices will be forever affected by what's happened in the past 12 months. I've had a standing desk for many years. I've got the one from Ikea, the one that's like motorized, where you just press a button and it goes up and down, and I really like it, but we definitely needed more desk space in this room, so we've been gifted some new ones, and I'm going to show you them and kind of talk to you about them honestly and show you what I think about them. So first of all, let's talk about my desk here. This one is the Ikea one, and it's motorized, and you can put it up as high as you need it to go, and it also goes down pretty low as well. I like this desk. I wish it was longer. I believe you can get a larger size of this one. It's very sturdy. The reason I chose it is because it's so sturdy. So when I have my paint palette and my water on here, I don't have to worry about this wobbling and flicking onto my paper and ruining my paintings and stuff like that. I pretty much stand for half the day and sit for the other half. It's good to kind of stretch as well when you're standing for long periods of time, move your body around a bit so that you don't get all stiff. And next to my desk is Craig's area. He's been using the YoYo mini desk, which is this one. You adjust it at the side here because there's some clamps on either side that you press and release to go up and down, and it's really easy to do that and quite smooth as well. I'd say the transition from different heights is as smooth as it is using the button. The only difference is that you need both hands to do this. The thing that's good about this is that it has a place where you can put your keyboard. So if you have a monitor set up and a keyboard, it means that your hands can be at the perfect position, and then your neck is nice and straight looking up at your monitor. Slightly less practical for laptop users who aren't able to separate screen and keyboard. One other downside about this standing desk is the weight of it. It is a really weighty piece of equipment, which is probably good for longevity and stability, and knowing that your precious equipment is safe on top of it. But it's probably less safe putting it on a really cheapy Ikea desk, which is what we have. You can see that it kind of bends in the middle. If you are going to get this standing desk option, make sure you have a really sturdy desk to put it on. But yeah, the reason we have standing desks is because it's quite normal for most jobs these days to be very static, a lot of sitting down. That can really take a toll on your body, and I definitely noticed that. That's why I bought a standing desk all those years ago, because being an artist and an illustrator and a YouTuber, all of those things involve being at your desk for long periods of time, working with your body in a very still position, because obviously I'm trying to create these very detailed watercolor illustrations. Having a standing desk has really helped my lower back. I've talked about it before. And the last desk that I wanted to quickly mention, which is probably my favorite one because it's quite unique. I haven't seen other desks like this because it's on wheels, so you can move it around, and that's important to us because we also use this space to do yoga in the evenings. So we want to have an area of floor space that we can use, and it's really good that you can just like push this into whichever corner to get it out of your way really easily. And it's also nice because you can kind of follow the light. So if you wanted to work by the windows, you can just pop your desk next to it and you've got all of the natural light coming through and it's nice to get a view out of the windows whilst you're doing your work. And this is called the YoYo Desk Learn. So it's actually made for schools, but it's really useful for adults too. And you can put these wheels on lock, so they're not just, whoa. So it won't just wheel itself around the room so much. We've got really old floorboards, so there's obviously a bit of a bend there and it's just wheeling around. There's a place for you to put your pens and stuff. I don't know what this bit is for. I guess maybe for like your workbook or something if you were studying. It's just this little area where you could prop something up. I'm going to leave the details to the YoYo desks that we have been gifted. There's also going to be a discount code in the description of this video as well, so you can get quite a generous discount off of the price of these desks, which is good. For the rest of the day now I'm going to be working. I have finished the painting stage of this big project I'm working on. I painted over 220 illustrations in the past few months, and now I am going through and scanning and editing them all. It's actually been okay so far. This is usually the time when I get quite stressed because it's getting quite close to the deadline, but I have organised my time quite well, I think, and I should be okay to meet my deadline as long as I push forward for another couple of weeks. This is lunch today. We have roasted vegetables and some Korean roasted grains apparently, and some pea shoots on the top. Doesn't this look nice? That was a beautiful lunch, and before I carry on with doing some work for the afternoon, we're going to take Quentin on a little walk, see if we can spot the first signs of spring. Spring arrives so late in the peaks and we've not seen sun for a long time, but hopefully there's some signs of life. Oh no, he's too damn small. Good boy! So I just got back from a dog walk and my hair has become very frizzy, so I'm just going to put it up in a top knot like I have for the past, I don't know, 6 months. I'm using this like metal stick that I was given by my sister, and it's very handy for just making a really weird bun on top of your head. You just stick it through. I'm just going to be at my desk editing illustrations now for the rest of the evening. In a couple of hours I might go down and watch a film with Craig, or not watch but more like listen to a film whilst I am on my laptop. I hope you enjoyed this really short video from me. I'm not going to film anymore because I don't really have that much to say. But look out for some activity on this channel when I meet my deadline. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a relaunch and doing a week or two of daily vlogs and just getting back into making content and making fun things for you to watch about my life as an illustrator, going out and exploring nature in the spring and summer. We could do little boy. I hope you're all doing well. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Few moments hold the mystery of meaning. They pass by briefly.